Alrighty, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is StoneMountain64, and in this video I want to talk about some tips and some secrets in Titanfall that you might not already know. I did one of these originally before the game even came out, giving you guys some tips in terms of, hacking, wall hanging, damage, saving time, where to see it, different things like that. And it was very well received, especially considering, this is only an Xbox PC game relative to my other videos that are kind of COD Battlefield oriented. I thought it did really well, and so I wanted to kind of keep up with some of these uploads, and seems to be an interest about it, is what I'm saying. The gameplay, though, my best one I've ever gotten. I think you guys are really going to enjoy this. It is shotgun gameplay at its finest. I actually didn't even use my Titan in this one. I called the first one in. I think it just dies pretty quick. And then the second one, I didn't call in. I just hold it the whole game. And I actually got this gameplay trying to do one of the tips that I'm going to talk about. And I was also not even really playing that aggressively because I didn't have my headphones on or anything. I was listening to something else, but I don't know how I did it. It was an amazing game. Anyways, let's get into some of the tips, ladies and gentlemen. So we talked about some stuff in my last video that I want to expand on. One of those things was wall stalls. I mentioned you can go up to the wall, hold left trigger while you're running on it, and you'll stall there. Now, a lot of people use this in terms of defending objectives. For instance, on the sand map with all the dragons and everything and all the monsters, you can go into like the A domination or A hardpoint location, and it's like a big cube wall with 2-3 entryways. A lot of people like to go up on the wall there and hold on with their satchel charges down, or a shotgun or a SMG, so they can get some picks. So when people come in, they have to look around, and you're going to have the advantage on them. Well, it's a terrific play and terrific strategy, especially if you're coming down to it. You got to hold that last point just to close out the last few points while the other team's trying to make their comeback. You just hold that objective. Great strategy, right? But a lot of people, they hold on to it, drop off after the 10 seconds, and then jump back up and hold on. What you can actually do to maintain this stall and essentially stall forever is stay in like a corner where you have two separate walls that you can jump onto, because obviously you can't jump back onto the same wall again. Oh, and watch this play right here. He was shooting me down the tunnel, still thinks I'm down there, but did a quick maneuver, jumped up and took him out. Got to use your mobility right there too. That's the key. You cannot play this game like COD. Take advantage of everything, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, so you can use that and stay in a corner. So you jump from wall to wall, and you can continually stall up there the entire time. Beautiful, beautiful strategy. Another thing we talked about was saving time by doing damage, right? It shows up on the screen, in the bottom left of your kind of hit marker location or hitbox. But the way that it is based off of how much damage that you do. That's why you get more time off when you kill Spectres and less time off when you kill Grunts. Spectres have more health. Now, of course, you get extra time off if you kill a pilot, and what I'm essentially getting at here is that it doesn't matter if you get the final kill or if somebody else gets the kill on it. You're gonna save time no matter any damage you do. That's why it's key to put your grenades on and to drop them into groups of Grunts that are down, into groups of Spectres, and put damage into the Titans. I cannot stress this enough, you guys. You gotta put damage into the Titans and take them out. You do not want to have the other team having Titan advantage, especially on something like Capture the Flag. If they have 6 up, you have 2 up, it's extremely difficult to deal with that, and you got to keep putting damage into them. And speaking of the Titans and how many are up, in the bottom left-hand corner, next to the mini-map, or next to the score indicator, rather, you've got the indicator of how many Titans are up. So you see 3 on our team, 1 on theirs. What do the colors mean? It doesn't mean how many are alive and dead, because that wouldn't make sense, but you've got how many, the ones that are colored, are called in, whether people are in it or not, and the ones that are in gray, the ones that have not been called in. So you're going to see one that's always in gray because I have mine in my pocket the entire game and don't actually call it in. That's what the gray ones are, and this is a key indicator if you want to know, okay, these guys can all call their Titans in and just swarm us at one time. That's pretty scary, and there's not much you can do about it, but it's good to know it at least. Like I said, though, keep putting damage into those, because when you pull your Sidewinder out and start shooting it into those Titans, you're going to get time off of your Titan and be able to cycle it through. You want to call it in immediately when you get it, so you can, and then get in it so you can use your damage core, and then start working towards your next damage core, start working towards your next Titan as quick as you can. Like you see when I have it right here, I have my Titan prepared to call in, so I don't really get any time off of anything because I don't need any time off of anything, right? Every time I get a kill, it says ready. Another thing that I could talk about is Titans cannot crush you, so when you call it in, just run straight under that indicator and let the thing drop down on you and protect you, because when it does, it puts a shield around you before you get into your Titan, which you can wait in for a few seconds. If anybody comes in it, they'll be damaged and killed. If any other Titan comes in it, they'll be killed as well. So it's a good little buffering. It cannot crush you. At the same time, it will crush opponents. A lot of you guys might know this. Strategically call it in order to drop it on a Titan or even on another pilot. If you see somebody running the flag, you can shut them down that way. But that's what I was talking about at the beginning of the video, what I was trying to do with the Titan crushing the dropship. This is another thing that you can do is, if you have your Titan ready at the end, I almost always forget to do it, but I tried it in this game as well as a few other ones. I was trying to drop it in on the Titan. It's extremely, or on the actual dropship, and, you know, trying to evac the losing team. It's super hard to do it, though, because almost every time the dropship isn't in an ideal location. But you can even punch it. If you have Titan Punch on certain maps, it comes in low to the ground, and you can actually punch it as well. Speaking of the Titans as well, something that more and more people are noticing now, which I wanted to speak about in my last one, but I actually forgot to mention, was that when you go invisible, you are completely invisible from Titans. I still hear people that I talk to say, I don't like the invisibility at all, because they can still see you, right? They can only see you if they're outside of their Titan, though. If you're in a Titan, your invisibility is completely invisible to it, except for when you use your boosters. Okay, I got a sick kill on somebody today, actually, because of the fact that he was invisible and he was doing his double jump. Whenever you do your double jump to have your boosters thrust, you become visible. That's why you need to use the final perk, or whatever it's called, that completely stealths you, which I highly recommend not using because of how many background noises there are in this. The invisibility of your boosters, as well as the silence of your footsteps, is not that important in this game, at least from what I've found so far, unless they improve it. Also, the Sidewinder, incredibly powerful against turrets. Okay, if you need an alternative way to take out some turrets, absolutely use the Sidewinder. It's better than even using the 40mm while you're in a Titan, and it frees up a Titan to do something else while you're taking it out. There's the video, though, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed it. That shotgun gameplay, 127 attrition points, 24 kills, only 1 death, and then also 26 minion kills. So definitely beast. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to drop a like if you did. You can check out the previous video for my last TitanFall 1, or the recommended for my last view from the mountain back in Black Ops 2. I talk about my YouTube channel a bit and give you a little bit of behind the scenes insight. Hope you guys enjoyed the content once again, and I'll see you guys next time. This is StoneMountain64 signing out.